Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. We're having a look at a lost Castlevania game. When I say it's lost, it wasn't really lost. This was a submission for something held on itchio, I believe, called Lost Cartridge Jam 4. So you kind of make up a story about a game that got lost, and Elvies, who I've covered on the channel before, he actually does some interesting demakes, and one of the demakes he has done for Lost Cartridge Jam 4 is Castlevania Memoirs of the Abyss Divine. Now you can pick out of 3 characters. The first one we're looking at is Chris Lang. So Chris Lang is the apprentice of Julius Belmont. Just to put it lightly, he's got a whip that's not as strong as a vampire hunter. That's the first character. The second character that we've got is Michelle Dynasty. Now Michelle Dynasty, from what I understand, is a love interest of Julius Belmont and also Curtis Lang. I don't know if there's fights between them for love, as there often is, but guys, this game described by Elvies, and I do like the description of it, which is his granddad used to work for Nintendo and Konami back in the day, and one day when searching the shed, he finds an old cartridge with a sticker kind of rubbed out. He tries to play it on a Game Boy, it doesn't work, and then eventually he ends up dumping it to find this game. Now it's very interesting. Now playing this game, you can see it's just like a demake of a game. It's definitely something fun to have a look at. I'll post a link to it in the description of this video if you want to check it out for yourself. It is free, but you can always leave a voluntary donation if you're interested in supporting Elvies' work or any other artists on itchio. I'm calling them artists, I should call them developers, but for me this is art. I'm not really a guy that's cultured. I'm not really into oil paintings or anything like that, but video games is definitely what I call art. Now one thing I don't like about this is the jumping. The jumping is just kind of destroying me. It just, I don't know, you can do it, but you really need to think about it. It's not how you think it is in your head. Now the second character, Michelle Dynasty, this was possibly my favorite character out of all of them, even better than Soma Cruz. Soma Cruz is the last character we're going to have a look at, but Soma Cruz is one of my favorite characters in the Castlevania games because I'm a big fan of the Sorrow games, Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow, so it's nice to play Soma Cruz in Game Boy style. There's also sub weapons in this. As far as I could tell, Soma's the only one with a sub weapon. Sub weapon, as you would think, is up and fire. Up and fire for Michelle just fires her projectile in an up direction, and here I thought, let me try slide down and jump, and bang, there it is. It just worked. And at least on the graphics over here, Michelle looks like she's wearing some kind of Santa Claus hat. Now I'm fairly impressed by this. I'm easily impressed, but I like Castlevania and I like the kind of story, the backstory for this game. Like imagine if this was just released as like something serious, like someone actually found this in their grandfather's drawer, and here it was. But obviously it is supposed to be a laugh and a joke, and it is Lost Cartridge Jam 4. I haven't checked any other ones. I will check some of the others on itchio to see what else we get. Now you can, but this is a Game Boy file, so it's made in GB Studio, so you can actually run this on your original Game Boy Color. I'm actually running this on RetroArch just for ease of use so I can film the video. I could play this on my Analog Pocket or my Mister. I haven't tried them on there yet though, but I don't see any reason why they shouldn't work. Here you get to see Hammer. Hammer, the guy that decides the best place to set up a business is in Dracula's castle. Well, he's in this as well. So, and there's a little bit of dialogue here as well. So yeah, awesome. Like I really enjoyed messing about with this, and for novelty value, I think you guys should definitely check this out. Okay, finishing up with Hammer, let's look at the next part of the level, and I'll get to this part. And like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the jumping parts in here. Here I am. I just dropped to my death, but it's nice to see the enemy. Can't always remember what they're called, but you know those big eyes with like the tails that kind of float about? They're quite fun to kind of attack the way they float about. And this is, okay, I like Soma Cruz, and Soma Cruz has a sub weapon which gives Soma some fireballs. And the funny thing is the fireballs aren't actually that powerful. I think Soma's like main weapon, I don't know if it's probably like some kind of katana or a sword or something. It's probably more powerful or on par with the fireballs. But that's really it, guys. I wanted to check this out because hey, I like Castlevania and this is interesting at the very least, and I like the story on it where someone's granddad worked for Konami and they left this game and it was found. It almost sounds believable, but we know it's not. But that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then a subscription and a like is super appreciated. I'll see you guys around in the next video. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.